Next up is question E12-11. We're going to do this one. This one is the admission into a partnership of a partner. And there's a couple of calculations in here and a couple of journal entries we've got to do. So let's dive into this one. So E12-11 out of the text. Joanna Wang is admitted to the partnership. Prior to the admission of Wang, the partnership books show Tanya Word's capital balance at $79,000 and Alan Bales' capital balance at $39,500. Okay, Word and Bales share profits and losses equally. Required. Okay, here's the required. Compute the amount of each partner's equity on the books of the new partnership under each of the following plans. Okay, so we have a series of plans. Wang purchases Bales' interest in the business, paying $47,250 directly to Bales. Okay, there you go. Wang invests $39,500 to acquire a 1/4 interest in the partnership. So getting 1/4 for $39,500. Wang invests $71,500 to acquire a 1/4 interest in the partnership. So a slightly higher amount than in B. And then the other part of the required here, number 2, make the partnership journal entry on March the 4th to record the admission of Wang under plans A, B, and C. Requirement 1, explanations not required. Okay, we can do that. So let's start with the first one here. 1A, Wang purchases Bales' interest in the business, paying $47,250 directly to Bales. Okay, this one, pretty straightforward. This is not happening inside of the partnership. Instead, Wang is just paying Bales directly for that partnership interest. So the only thing that happens on the partnership side is we end up transferring Bales' interest, whatever it is, to Wang. So that's a journal entry here. We're going to end up debiting Bales' capital account, and it normally has a balance of $39,500. That's what they tell us in the question. And it would normally have a credit balance. So we're actually going to get rid of that credit balance by debiting it. And then we set up capital for Wang of $39,500. Okay, that's the journal entry. That's good. And so we end up with 2 partners really in the end. So we end up with Wang that has $39,500 in a partner's capital account and $79,000, pardon me, for Word. And Bales is gone and out of there, sort of thing. Okay, so now let's have a look at the second one, and I'll just put back there for a sec. Wang invests $39,500 to acquire a 1/4 interest in the partnership. Okay, so the partner's capital, look at the partner's capital before. So that was, Word had $79,000, and then Bales had $39,500, and then we add Wang, and she's paying $39,500. So that means grand total of all of those capital accounts is $158,000. Okay, well, and that's pretty. She's earned a 25% interest. We know that Bales has a 25% interest, and then a 50% interest there. So if we just go like this, change it to percent, there we go. Okay, yeah, that makes some sense. So then the next thing we've got to do is the journal entry. And this one's pretty easy too. So again, it's March the 4th of 2020, if that's the date. And we know that Wang put $39,500 into the account. And so then that's a debit to cash of $39,500 and a credit to capital Wang for $39,500. And then we'll have these partners with all of these capital accounts like that. All right, third part in here, let's go back to the question. Wang invests $71,500 to acquire a 1/4 interest in the partnership. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so the partnership capital before, again, was Word had 79,000. We had Bales, who had 39.5, and we're going to add Wang, and she's going to pay 71,500. So if we look at that, how much do we got in total? We have $190,000 worth of capital right at this point. Now the question is, because Wang is only buying a 25% share, so Wang's capital account should be 25% of the 190,000 in capital. So to do that, the journal entry here on March the 4th, start again, March 4th of 2020, is a debit to cash. She throws cash in of $71,500. And then we've got some partners' capital accounts here. So we've got capital Wang, we've got capital, and that's Word, and then we've got capital, and that's Bales. So we know that there's 190,000 in total capital, and Wang gets 25% of that. So that number is 47,500. So Wang has 47,500 worth of capital. So there's a bonus here to Word and Bales for whatever that difference is. So the difference between the 71.5 she's putting in and the capital that she's getting, 24,000. So that means that each of the partners will get, they'll share in that because they share in profits. We end up with $12,000 each. So that should balance 71.5, 71.5. That's right. That's how you record that. So have a look at that question. That one's fairly complicated. Make sure it makes sense to you, and yeah, give it a try.